For this first set of examples, we're going to be looking at just finding sides and angles. So we're really going to be using the first three properties. So remembering that opposite sides are congruent, opposite angles are congruent, and consecutive angles, angles right next to each other, are supplementary. So looking at number 1, I want to find the value of x and y. I'm going to go ahead and just start with x. I see that I have an x plus 4 here is the length of AB. And I know my opposite sides are congruent, so I know that AB is congruent to DC. Well, DC, the length of that is 12. So to find x, I'm just going to set x plus 4 is equal to 12 because opposite sides are congruent. I'll subtract 4 from both sides, and I get that x is equal to 8. Okay, and then I see for my y, it is an angle here, it's inside. And I know that opposite angles are congruent, so that means that angle A is congruent to angle C. Well, from this picture, we're told that angle C is equal to 65, so that means that y is equal to 65. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. I want you to try and do number 2. So the answers you should have gotten were that x is equal to 25 and y is equal to 15. So to find my y, I know that opposite sides are congruent, so that means that LM is congruent to JK. So I get y plus 3 is equal to 18. And when I solve that, I get that y is equal to 15. To get my x, I know that opposite angles are congruent, so I set 2x is equal to 50, and I solve for x, and I got 25. Okay, so this one we're going to be using that last property there, at least for number 2 we will. So for number 1, I want to find yz, so I'm not just finding a variable, I am actually going to plug in now to find my side length. So yz, that's this side right here, and I know that opposite sides are congruent, so I know that AA minus 4 is then going to be equal to 6A plus 10. To solve for A, I'm going to first subtract 6A from both sides. And then I'm going to add 4 to both sides. And divide both sides by 2. So I get that A is equal to 7. However, this question is asking me to find yz, and I know that yz is equal to AA minus 4. However, I just found what A is equal to. It is equal to 7. So I'm going to plug that in for A. 8 times 7, I get 56. And so I get that yz is equal to 52. Okay, now for this last problem here in this video, I want to find the measure of angle Z. So that is this angle right down here, this 9b plus 2. The only other angle I'm given is angle W, and I see that angle Z and angle W are consecutive angles. They're right next to each other. And so what we learned from that first video is that consecutive angles are supplementary, so they add up to 180. So to solve for B, I'm going to add 9b plus 2 plus 18b minus 11 and set that equal to 180. And then I'm going to solve. So 9b plus 18b, I get 27b. 2 minus 11, I get minus 9. I'm going to add 9 to both sides. And I get 189. And then divide both sides by 27. And so I get that b is equal to 7. However, the problem was asking me to find the measure of angle Z. And I know that is 9b plus 2, but instead of the b, I'm going to substitute in my 7. So I have 9 times 7 plus 2. And so I get that the measure of angle Z is equal to 65. Okay, that is it for this video. You can go ahead and move on to that last one.